shit. I didn't think that was gonna fatigue me. That sucks. Well. Think it'll be okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Ready for anything.
I couldn't cast this, see what happens.
What? Is there equipment about?
I am yours to command.
Yes.
We're gonna put this on
Yes.
with this.
I am yours to direct. So be it. For right and honor! For right and honor!
Oh, fuck. Yeah, go fuck him up.
Needs me?
I stand amongst the righteous. Duty, I pledge my service and my life. Weapon has no effect.
Please, just kill her. Fuck off! God damn it!
Happy to help. Try to help.
God, what the fuck are you doing?
Weapon has no effect. Yes. I await your order.
I'm ready.
I stand
God, I
ready.
fucking hate. God, I almost had her too.
It is done.
Something amiss.
Good.
Dude. This fucking shit, man. God! Oh, man. Creeping Doom, man, is the worst.
Someone? Anyone? I'm in.
Yes, if you wish. Don't yell.
Ready
I can
for
hear you
anything.
just fine. Yon yonder. Your service.
That's right, he got fucking level drained. Oh, sick. Well, you already cast it, so fuck you. Haha, fucking bitch. What up?
Fair enough, my friend.
I stand ready.
I am yours to command.
What the fuck? Just...
You need my skills, I see.
Okay.
The group needs me.
Okay.
I go
There
for
goes one. What can you cast? Cast a spell on them. Nope. Okay, you're not gonna cast a spell, I guess.
happy to help. To try to help.
You sound like Goladon. You have a plan? What? Yes.
Nope.
A standard tactic that.
Sire?
I shall go forth at your command.
Some.
How do you keep rolling ones, man? Like, what the fuck?
Yours to direct, my friend. Point the sword. I shall strike.
I'm ready.
For the order! Prepare to meet your
Should be able to do this now.
weapon has no effect.
Oh, no, I'm not if I'm up there. Fuck that.
Weapon has no effect. My weapon has no effect. Yes. I hear you well enough.
I think I just have to beat her one more time. No, fucking God, what the hell, man?
Jon Johnson at your service.
What'll it, that's it?
Oh, I can do that.
Fine.
At your order.
Okay. I guess do that. Do that. Let's see. 23 rounds, sure, do that. Stone skin on myself.
Ready for anything.
Yes. Yes.
You need my skills, I see.
Happy to help. To try to help.
What is it now?
What?
238 health. Love it. Stopping the flow, baby. Stopping the flow.
You are stronger than even I imagined. So, your destiny versus mine. Let's finish this now, once and for all. To the victor go the spoils.
You know, back when I played Pathfinder for the first time, the Pathfinder Kingmaker game, it's the same thing. Like towards the end of the game, especially the last fight, they just fucking throw every like super powerful enemy at you, and I love it, but it just makes it really, really interesting to try to beat it.
All right, you will fall yet. I stand ready. Aye, as you wish.
I'm ready.
You sound like Golodar.
Let's try to breach, I guess,
You have a plan.
because we're gonna go fucking ham, dude.
Victory unclear.
You will fall yet.
Certain.
I'm not even like hurting her. Well, that's not good. Wait, what is she? What did he just get hit by?
Righteous.
Oh, Melisandre.
What is it now?
Yes?
What? Is there a griffin about?
What'll it be?
I shall go. I am yours to direct, my friend.
Greater Whirlwind, go! Greater Whirlwind, go!
My claw myself strike you.
Bitch, die! Fucking die! Oh, die! Yes! Fuck you. You're dead.
Enough, Melisandre. The gods have decreed this contest is over.
What the fuck? They just like, hey, man, you know what? We've seen, you know, this was all fun and games and everything, but, you know, we're just gonna end it. It's done. It's over. It was a good game. It was a good game. GG. Okay, crazy bitch.
You are no god, priestess of Bhaal. You play with stolen energies that make you immortal, that give you great power. But that does not make you a god.
The false one has not won! I refuse to believe it. Oh, I would die first.
Well, you're gonna die.
But you cannot die, so long as the essences are within you. Even now, however, they struggle to flee from your weakened frame. You are defeated, and destiny belongs to the victor.
I love how this Solar is just like, nah, you're a little bitch. Fuck you. Whatever. You can't hurt us.
No! I will kill you all!
You will will do nothing, Amelisson, but accept your fate.
Yeah, you'll do nothing, motherfucker. Bye! See you later. Have fun.
The time that was mentioned has come, Godchild. There is a choice before you. You have prevailed against all that have assailed you, and now you must decide your fate. The vast majority of the soul essences of the children of Bhaal, Lord of Murder, now belong to you, and you alone. You must now decide what to do with this power. Be wise. The choice is irrevocable.
Shove your wisdom. Fuck you. Am I able to give up the essences? Is it that easy?
You may surrender that which you have always possessed. The rest still remains within Amelisson and must be dealt with. And there will always be consequences. I shall tell you your options. First, you may choose to surrender that portion of the essence which remains with you. It shall be given to Amelisson, and her soul, with all the essence it contains, shall be destroyed.
So I can surrender the essence that's within me to her, and it'll all be destroyed at once.
You may think this brutal, but Amelisson has welded the essence to her own soul, foolishly, and there is no other way. The price of ambition is always high. Surrendering the essence will allow the gods to remove its evil taint and hide it well within the halls of Mount Celestial, forever preventing it from soiling further souls.
I like that.
You, Bhaalspawn, would be made immortal, free to continue your life with a destiny of your own choosing. The manipulations of gods will no longer be your concern, and your soul will be untainted.
And my other choice?
Once Amelisson's soul is destroyed and the essence released, you may accept it into yourself if you want it, and the throne of Bhaal will be yours to command.
Ooh.
You have fought against the taint of your father with great vigilance. It is most impressive. Impressive enough that I would be willing to remain by your side.
Oh, damn. I would have a solar right-hand woman? Right-hand woman, yes.
The power you may claim will bring new enemies, and the attentions of evil gods such as Sirik, who usurped your sire's godly role by the edict of Al the Overfather. I will fight by your side and help you achieve whatever destiny awaits in the plains. Your future is unknown even to the gods, although it will certainly be a great one.
Your future is unknown even to the gods. Damn.
The choice is difficult, but these are your two options, Bhaalspawn. This is where your destiny is realized, and your future begins.
What does this mean? Is this what you must decide? It's your decision. It's all your call. There. I've said my piece. No, I haven't. I'm not done yet. I love you. There,
Whoa!
I said it.
There it is!
I do, and I don't want you to become a god.
Oh, man, I have to say all this? Great. I want you to walk with me out of this place and go back to Athkatla and get a beer with me at the Copper Coronet. I want to have as many cats with you as Barad Ding had at their hidden refuge. Well, that might be a turnoff. I want you to yell at me about my wild surges when I'm 67. I want you to never regret the decision you make here. I want you to feel the same way about me as I feel about you, because you make me happy, always, whenever I'm at your side.
To become a power that would walk the plains at will. I cannot imagine facing such a choice myself, and I do not envy the task.
Dude, you know how awesome that would be to fucking, yeah, become a power that could walk the plains at will?
Were the choice my own, however, I would not leave behind my beloved Maria and both my children forever. I could not endure it. And the thought of dealing with the evil taint as you do, no, it would not be for me.
I would caution you if I could. Great power comes with its own temptations and its own trials. Have you not been through enough? I think you would be happier in the end living your own life.
I think you're right, Azzy. I think you're right.
But I would not think to speak for you, my friend.
Well, you know, it's funny that this situation should come up. It's not something that I like to think about much.
This fucking
I
guy.
spent a whole year as a god back in '03.
Oh, I know what you're thinking. Why only a year? It's a touching and involved tale, but I'm happy to shed some light on it if it helps with your predicament. This I've got to hear. It's nice to hear you eager for once. It's not every day that a gnome finds himself in the middle of the abyss fighting an avatar, talking to a solar, you know. I haven't done that for at least a year now. Although, to be honest, the last time was only in the company of Aunt Patty, and we all know what a pushover her Larry was. And it's nice to see that my tribulations in this party are recognized. Oh, God. Anyway, it was during the time of troubles that I'd run afoul of some Banite cultists who accidentally mistook me for Bane's earthly avatar. Don't ask. Maybe they didn't have a picture. I wasn't sure what to think. To think myself and resolved to spend more attention towards my breath in the future. It wasn't long before I was worshipped by thousands on a regular basis. They made good stew, and the constant chanting wasn't unpleasant, so I decided to play along. No one grows turnips under threat of eternal torment quite as well as a Dreadmaster, and I'll stand by the statement to this day. Well, it wasn't long before the whole time of troubles thing was over, and suddenly little old worship me found myself up in the heavens before the Overfather himself. It seems like they were short of death gods at the time, and it didn't seem like such a bad gig. So I took him up on his offer. Plus, the dental plan was extraordinary. And, fucking Aeon. Oh, Jesus Christ. Being a god isn't what you'd expect, though. Cinia was all over me from day one. I hear she developed a thing for turnips about a decade ago. She just wouldn't leave me alone. There were parties at all hours of the night. Lyra would get plastered and fall into the lily pond, and eventually Torm would start a brawl with somebody. Did you know what it's like to have Helm pounding on your door at 3 in the morning? I could never get any sleep at all. If it wasn't one thing, it was getting slapped by Umberly or hit on by Loviater. All night long, and in the morning, all the gods would be in a foul mood. Terrible. Fucking god damn it. I couldn't find anything good about the experience at all. No wonder Ao kicked them all out. He probably had to catch up on his housekeeping of all things. Well, after all that, I was more than happy to let Cyric have the job, eager puppy that he was. Left it behind me for a turnip farm and a nice pension, and gladly, although I eventually traded the pension for some stock in a Spelljammer trading cruiser, which was a bad decision, but all us mortals aren't immune to that, of course. Lost the farm, too, in a game of checkers to Uncle Fibbert. But that turned out alright, as the turnips got a bad rot that year, and Uncle Fibbert died of too much intestinal gas. Poor man. Anyhow, I hope all my experience has been some help. Feel free to accept other opinions. No need to stare now. Move on. Move on.
You would seek to rise up to the ranks where Helm resides? It is astounding that such a thing is even possible. Do as you feel you must. While I would miss your presence, I cannot advise you.
No, I really don't want to be a god.
The time has come to make your choice, Valspan. What is your will?
I mean, they've all said it, and I agree with them. Oh my god, damn it! It just sucks, because I could totally be like a fucking badass, or I could be just a mortal. I gotta go with the mortal. I do not want the essence of Bhaal. Do what you will with it. I want to remain mortal. Then you
shall begin life anew, mortal, without the taint of your sire upon your soul, and the essence of Bhaal shall forever be hidden. You have done well, and freedom shall be your reward.
You're staying with me instead of becoming God? That's crazy. You're insane. Insane! I guess that's why I love you. That and, you know, that thing you do. What thing I do? The eyebrow? I can't do it, but my guy can do the eyebrow. The rock eyebrow.
Your decision has been made, Godchild. Now the act must be carried out. Prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself. Wait, who killed her? I want to see who... Wait, I need to see who killed her. Let's see. End Slayer change? What? I never went to Slayer. Did I go Slayer? No, what? I think Mazzy got the last hit. Fuck yeah. Mazzy got the last hit. Heavy is the head. Uh-oh, Melisandre, you're gonna get it now.
Damn you! No! Too strong!
Oh, okay.
Your divine essence slowly fades, and for a moment you feel empty, incomplete. It is frightening, but soon yields to a new sensation, one of hope. With your closest companions at your side, you are free to live out your mortal life, no longer a pawn of Bhaal's prophecy.
Hell yeah.
The adventure draws to a close, but there will be more to come.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3.
As a mortal, you are to be looked upon in awe, and your power commands attention, both friendly and otherwise. Your life is yours, as are the trials to come. As years pass, tales of your exploits shall spread far and wide, and bards will sing your name along with heroes and villains of legend. Your life may be mortal, your time now finite, but the mark you have left upon the realms will endure.
Oh, I'm gonna have to read this. Alright. Anomen was troubled after his time in Amreth's company. He had closely witnessed the dark power inherent in the Bhaal's child. And no matter Amreth's intent, it caused a crisis of faith. His confidence in Helm shaken, Anomen traveled without aim until arriving in the frontiers of Mastika. This was during the revolt of Yamash, an evil cleric that raised a demonic conquering horde. Anomen was drawn into the conflict, helping to organize the besieged Maztecan soldiers, but he found he could not effectively train them without speaking of duty and the role a guardian must play. He was teaching the doctrine of Helm and understanding it more as he did. In the end, his words rang true, and Yamash fell to the disciples of Anomen, a new order for a new land. Hell yeah, Anomen! At a boy. Can I like skip this? Okay, it's gonna go. Okay, good. Alright, we're just gonna do this. The perils that Mazzy Fenton faced at the side of Amreth did nothing to dissuade her thirst for adventure. In fact, it was not long after the events in Tethir that she formed the Fenton Knights, a stalwart band of heroes that spawned tales across the realms. They battled trolls to save endangered towns, turned back tides of orcs to preserve ancient forests, and faced a rogue dragon in its own lair just to make the world a better place. Their legend was larger than life, especially so for Mazzy, and it was said on occasion that if Valor were inches, she'd be 20 feet tall. For all her risks, Mazzy eventually passed peacefully at a ripe old age, knowing she could take pride in everything she had done. At a girl. Jan Jansson's life following his association with Amreth was typically convoluted, the barest of details hidden amidst his half-truths and whole lies. According to his published memoirs, a Jansson in every port, after a short prison term for monkey smuggling, he returned to his first love, monkey smuggling. Fucking A. This led to the now infamous Gibbon Riot of 72, a tumultuous and altogether unclean event that seemed to center on the estate of the shadow thief Velag. Jan would deny that he had planned the downfall of the rogue, but he was unable to explain what practical application he had intended for a horde of knife-wielding simians. Nevertheless, the death of the admittedly disliked and generally suspect Velag could not be attributed to the young gnome. Strangely enough, Jan had alibis for each alibis for each and every second of the day in question. And what a day it must have been. Relatives from across the realms came forward to say that he had stopped in for tea and turnips. At his later wedding to Lisa, Jan was asked how he managed to be in so many places at once and yet still so far from the scene of the crime. Well, Jan would say, when you have that many monkeys, anything is possible. God damn it. So he did eventually get married to her. Yeah. Keldorn Firecam thought his travels with Amrith marked the end of his active career, both as an adventurer and in service to the Order. He retired to Athkatla, hoping to live in as much peace as an old warrior can expect, but the call to serve came one last time. It was years later, and Am was besieged by giants. In his 60th winter, Keldorn and 5 knights held a strategic pass until the main Omnian force could arrive. He won the day, but his wounds were severe, and the old paladin fell on the battlefield. Damn it! As his knights watched, the hand of Torm descended upon the scene, and when it departed, Keldorn was gone. On that day, visions of the true god were accompanied by the stalwart, ghostly form of Keldorn at his right hand. Sorry, Maria. Good old Keldorn. Got to sit at the right hand of Torm. Attaboy. Nira traveled back to the north. What? That's bullshit. Nira traveled back to the north, stopping at inns and taverns along the way, always listening happily as Bards wove tales both true and false of her adventures with Amrith. When she reached the High Forest, she was welcomed back as a hero and personally congratulated by Turlang and the Treant. Amrith soon joined her. Hell yeah, there it is, baby. Sometimes going their own ways and sometimes reuniting with their old friends and companions, they wandered Faerun. Though the Order of 8 Staves was no more, Nira and Amrith often found themselves opposing the machinations of Thay. One of Nira's greatest feats was the sinking of 3 Thayan slaver ships single-handedly, an act that drove the Red Wizards to flee the city of Melvaunt. One day, Amrith woke up and found that Nira was gone. She had left no note, given no sign she meant to leave. Amrith only smiled, for he knew her destination, and in a few weeks' time, he followed her there. Damn. The fuck? Alright. Solar. So we only have, oh god. Alright, yep, there's all the people. Let's scroll through it. Alright, well that's the end of the game.